Okay, so now we're going to get into what is called expressions. And what expressions are lines of code that are automating the animation for you. So it's literally a line of scripting or code that lives within an attribute's elements, such as your scale, position, opacity, and effect, and it directs it as to what to do. Now, there are a lot of different expressions, and again, if you are really into writing code and understanding different scripting languages, you can really go deep with this. I'm just going to show you some of the simplest ones that are the most applicable to our assignments. The most easily understood idea is the loop expression. So here, what I could easily do is just, I could copy and paste my keys to kind of create a cycle. So say, for example, in both the tail bend and the hand wave, I want it to loop back and forth. I want it to kind of go forever long my scene is. Because right now that just plays once and then it stops. So what you would do to loop it would be let's go to our hands. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Where's our hands down here? Okay, so what we would do is, again, select all three of them and hit U to get our rotation properties, because this is what we're looping. We're looping what is keyed. And then you're going to hit holding down Alt or Option, click on the stopwatch. And what it's going to do is bring up a line of code for this layer right here. If you don't hold down Alt or Option, you're going to nuke all your keyframes, and you don't want to do that. So right now, the expression, there's nothing there. There's a lot of codes already written out there, but loop in, loop out is just one of those expressions where you can tell it how long you want to loop, or if you just want it to sort of loop out forever. Let me see. So if we do loop out and then play it, so we would want the loop out expression because it's saying once you hit the last keyframe, keep going. Loop in basically only loops until it hits the first keyframe. So it loops before the first keyframe, it would just loop here. Loop out means the whole thing will be looping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this and then just hitting Option here, just paste it, and then right here and paste it again. So now everything, so it'll loop infinite. Oh, ignore the eyes blitzing out. But basically that expression just tells the animation you're going to go forever until the end of here. I don't have to actually copy and paste the keyframes or sort of, set up cycles. It's just scripting. And that's sort of the easiest expression. Now, like I said, this is a big sort of black hole of scripting stuff that you can really get into. There's like a ping pong loop, there's the wiggler, there's all sorts of type of expressions. This is the easiest one. It's the most applicable to what we're doing. And like I said, if you're interested, go down that rabbit hole. There's some really cool stuff there. So now my hand is going to loop forever, and I want my tail to loop forever as well. So I'm just going to go to where my tail is. Where are you, tail? My tail's way up here. Again, I want it to apply to the effect itself. So if I just click on it and hit U, it's going to go, okay, here's all the stuff that you need. And you would just sort of, let me see, I wonder if, yeah. So you're just going to replace the existing code there with the loop out, and that should be all you really need to do to sort of continue that over and over and over. And again, you'd want it to be divisible by however long your time frame is. So say you have 8 seconds to work with for, if you want this to be a looping GIF, you'd probably want a cycle that's divisible by that so it doesn't sort of hitch around the end. So that's a little bit about expressions and how you can use them to help loop things. Like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm going to put up some links and demo videos if you want to go further with it.